Hello friends, Teo here, and we're playing some more Harvest Moon The Lost Valley today, and talking about stuff. Because we are still in the process of, let me get my mouse cursor out of the way. We're still in the process of just dumping dirt in front of the house. So, we gotta find stuff to talk. Oh, we have a friend online! Where's my friends? Who's this? Tay is playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Ah, okay. I added a bunch of people when that game first came out. Now I wish I would have gotten the Steam version, to be honest, but it's kind of on like a Nintendo kick for a bit. Or like a Switch kick where I was buying all my games on Switch, and now I'm back to like wishing I had all my games on Steam. Maybe I'll buy the Steam version of Hello Kitty Island Adventure and restart the whole game. And like, maybe I'll stream it or something, I don't know. But speaking of streaming, that's one thing I might want to do in the future to help curate positive social interactions that I talked about in last video. And then at the end of last video, I talked about motivation and inspiration and how action can help create those things. And I did it as a little aside at the end of the video, but I actually want to talk about that in full in this video, which, so I guess I should have waited and talked about that then. Oh, I think her name is Sally. So we're going to meet another character. And I forgot to talk to Rowan again. Oh, someone's coming in now? Well, who's that? Oh, he's the DLC guy. Oh, he's kind of cool. Oh yeah, that's one thing I really didn't like about the DLC characters from The Lost Valley is like they didn't even try to make their like 3D models the same like size as the regular characters in the game. So look at how much like bigger he is than our player character here. Like, he's huge, but has a similar size head, but his body is huge. Like, why did they do that? I don't know, it's weird. So they do look really weird. Okay, so let's see. His name is Luke. Cool. Okay, he's actually very cool looking. Maybe I'll in another playthrough, I'll marry him, because I'm pretty sure this is opposite gender only marriage. He studies medicine, so he's gonna be around to look for. Oh, he's gonna be in front of the house. Nice. Okay. Sundays and Fridays. But that's at 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. I think. So we have to actually like, come back. I didn't even see what Fridays and what days was it? I'm already lost. Okay, so let's see. We got, it didn't say. Crap. And that's why we really need the map, because then we could, you know, swoop over and see who's here. Is Sam here? Sam should be here every day, I think. There he is. Let's see. And now he sells basil and soybean. They must be the DLC stuff, and they're like introducing the DLC stuff to us already. Okay, so we'll come back around 10 and see if he's here. We don't have to water the crops because it is. Well, these look like they might be ready. Oh, harvest. So that's a little slow. But yeah, so I was, now that we're back into the gameplay, there's not as much to comment on, but we are going to go sell these. Actually, we'll wait and sell them, like, what is our, we have 36 soil. Okay, we'll stick around here for a bit. Yeah, so at the end of the last video, I was talking about how action can create motivation and inspiration, and how I've really, I forget that a lot. It's very easy to forget because you really get caught up in not having motivation, and it feels very demoralizing. But I have definitely seen again and again that it does work, and it's working right now as I play this and make videos. And I think that, you know, to add on to what I was saying last time is that this motivation can not just last for motivation to do a single activity, but to keep you moving every day and doing something every day. And that's something that I really want to work on, so that's what I'm going to talk about in this video, is finding a way to maintain motivation, because I have been saying in the last videos, what we're talking about here, so these are topics that I keep bringing up, is self-improvement is the theme of these beginning videos. I guess we'll go. No, it's... Let's, maybe we'll plant something. I don't know. I don't know what to do. But it's almost 10 o'clock, so we'll just wait. We'll chop a tree. And then we'll refill the water, and then we'll go to town. Well, it's not really town. That's a thing that people didn't really like with this game, is that there was no town. It's just the valley and this. Wait, did Sam leave? No, there's Sam. Okay. Hey, Sam, let us sell. How do I sell? L. I could sell the seeds. Let's. Oh, we got 2 great spinach. Okay, let's sell. Let's sell our spinach. We got some money. How do you know I'm always working so hard? This is the first day we met. Oh, he talks about mutations. Look at his face. It's weird. His like expression was very strange looking. Okay, let's go get some dirt. Yeah, so maintaining motivation over long periods of time is something that I also struggle with too. And that's because things come and go. And, you know, living with bipolar disorder, you're going to have some downs. You're going to have ups and downs, and sometimes the downs are very bad. And, you know, you can lose a lot of motivation in that time. You know, so that's actually not what I want to talk about, but that is something that's interesting. Is I do need to learn how to, you know, maybe, you know, if you hit a depressive episode, you maybe won't be able to keep up on everything, but, you know, there could be things, you know, some stuff. Keep up on some stuff instead of just giving up on everything, you know, find things that you can do. But the thing I mostly wanted to talk about was how to just maintain motivation and inspiration in regular times. And I think that this is something I don't really have an answer to. And so I'm going to be kind of brainstorming in this video, I guess. I do have therapy tomorrow, and so this is a topic I might want to bring up. This actually could be definitely the topic I want to bring up. And one thing I tend to do is I tend to get hyperfixated on some kind of thing for a long time. And it will be the only thing I want to do every day, all day. I feel like I can't focus on anything but that thing, because that's my thing for now. And I always feel like I have to have some kind of major thing going on. And then I eventually will burn out and just kind of crash and then do nothing for a while. And then I won't have any motivation to return to that thing, so I have to find a new thing. And so I was actually thinking about this before I started making this video, I was thinking about this topic, like in between making, or before I started recording this one and after I finished recording the last one. And what if I tried to have more than one thing that I did at a time and not super hyper focus on one. Yeah, that would be my hyper fixate, not focus. I can hyper focus like with the best of them, but that's not what I'm talking about right now. What if how can I find a balance between things? And it could be as simple as doing more than one thing in a day. And I think, for people who aren't me might think that sounds like really silly. Like, of course you can do more than one thing in a day, but my brain doesn't like to think of things that way. So, maybe since I can only really record at night, instead of maybe spending my days working on the channel or editing videos and stuff, maybe spend my days on a different thing. Like maybe I can watch Sailor Moon or K-pop Demon Hunters that we were talking about in a previous video. Maybe I can do that. Maybe I can work on just read books. I have books. I need to read books. My biggest problem with reading books is that we have no lighting in our house. Like the lighting is really bad. So the only time I can read books is when there's a lot of sun. And the best time is really during a certain time of day when I tend to get really sleepy and nap. And so I'll lie down to read a book and I'll fall asleep. So, but sometimes the book is really good, then I can get into it. I also have trouble concentrating on books. I will my eyes will go over the words and I'll kind of be sounding it out in the back of my mind, but I won't be interpreting the words at all. So I don't actually know what I'm reading, and I'll get 4 or 5 pages in and realize I haven't read a single thing. I've just kind of gone through the motions of reading, with my eyeballs. And I don't actually know. I don't know anything. And it also does not help that the last book that I tried to read was Dune. And Dune is it is intense. So I think I'm going to move over to a different book next. So maybe I'll just read book in the afternoon. But another thing I do need to do that we talked about in I think the second video is to do some kind of physical activity. And one thing I used to do when I was really obsessed with my Digimon Vital Bracelet, I don't think I'm going to get the Vital Bracelet back out, but one thing I used to do when I was really hooked on the Vital Bracelet was I would just kind of shuffle back and forth because, when I couldn't go outside, I would go outside and walk, but it's very humid and hot and stuff these days, so I really don't want to go outside. The last few days it's been okay, but I don't really like going outside in general, which is something I should do, is go outside more, but if I get into the habit of going outside for my regular exercise, then as soon as I can't go outside because it's snowing or something, then I'm talking about taking walks or something where I'm actually doing the exercise or the physical activity outside, then as soon as it's snows or something, I'll stop doing it, and then I'll just lose complete motivation to do it anymore. So maybe I will do an indoors thing. And so I used to just kind of shuffle back and forth. It's hard to explain exactly what I was doing. Kind of like step aerobics in front of the laptop screen and watch anime. I watched all of Digimon Savers, and Digimon Savers is now my favorite Digimon series, which is funny because a lot of people it's their least favorite, but it used to be Frontier. I still really like Frontier. I really could say maybe they're tied, but I love Digimon Savers. I think the concepts in Digimon Sabers are better. It's a heavily flawed series, but I just really like the ideas that they had, and so I really like Digimon Sabers. Anyway, so I could watch K-pop Demon Hunter, Sailor Moon, and do some step aerobics, and that'll accomplish many things. It'll keep my body moving. It'll keep my mind from being too hyper-focused, and it'll be creating action, which can help create motivation and inspiration. And another thing I was going to say about doing the whole hyper-focus thing is that I have tried doing multiple activities before, and I will just let one of them win. So like, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna like watch I'm gonna watch, we'll just use the example. So what we're doing now, I'm gonna watch Sailor Moon, and I'm gonna record Harvest Moon videos, and then I'll either watch Sailor Moon for like 4 days in a row and then not want to make videos anymore, or I'll just make videos every day and then not want to watch Sailor Moon anymore. So maybe I need to kind of like give myself a more rigid structure, like structure my hobbies, structure my media consumption to prevent myself from doing that. But yeah, I think that brings up a fun topic for next episode. We're not. I think I'm kind of out of things to say about my my little steps I want to take in my self improvement journey. That these are the things I wanted to work on, is maintaining motivation, I haven't talked about mental health. Yes, I will talk about mental health next time, maybe. And we'll see how much I talk about the little quirky things. And then we can talk a bit about mental health. Mental health is a very difficult subject. So yeah, we'll talk about that. Okay, so I will see you guys next time. Not gonna stretch it out too much this time. My face looks so puffy. I've gained a lot of weight, so it'll be good to work on physical health. I do need to work on watching what I eat better. Like I said, I don't have a lot of control over what I have for like my main meal of the day. I do get to control my portion. I usually just don't. I just eat a bunch. And then when it comes to what I eat for the rest of the day, like snacks and a dinner, everything like that, I do get to control what I eat. So I really do need to make better, healthier choices. I don't know. Right now, I'm not working on that at all. That's something I do need to think about. I'm not working on a lot of this stuff at all. These are all just ideas. I did work on the cutting out negative social interactions. That's probably what I'm going to focus on mostly. I'm doing this now, which is good, and making plans. So that's good. That's good. So anyway, next time we'll talk a bit about mental health, which is a really big topic. I was talking a little bit about how it pertains to me in general, and what I'm doing to work on that right now, and which I am working on that right now too. So I will see you guys next time. Have a good one, and bye-bye.